best at explaining sensitive situations. Sounds like Dave. I'll talk about the lease thing. Mid-Valley subleasing some offices. It's in Mid-Valley, just the Mid-Valley office.
Bobby just texted me and she wants to know how to log into the meeting. She found a calendar invite.
So let's see if she's got the calendar. The Zoom link's on the calendar.
Okay, we're going to get started here in just a second. I'm going to be speaking into my bolo tie. Perfect. Okay, welcome everybody. Happy March. Let's share some love. Bucket fills, wins, and gratitude. Lee.
I need to thank Kirsten and Jocelyn and Rick and Marita and Kelly and Barbara for helping me haul in Girl Scout cookies this morning. I do have your Girl Scout cookies, and if you weren't part of the group that got them ordered on that day, I brought some extras. They're $5 a box. Thanks for supporting my great-granddaughter, Libby. And thank you, Chris, for holding my house open this last weekend. He picked up 2. I love this always with Chris. That one's available to be held open anytime somebody would like to hold it open.
Who else?
Just want to shout out Corey. I don't know if any of you guys or all of you guys do your transactions with him, but I started with Keller Williams about 9 years ago and have since been all around the block, but do handyman business now. But Corey still does my transactions, and he's a lifesaver and someone I can rely on all the time. So I really appreciate you, man. You're the GOAT.
Hi, it's Kristen Packer. I'm here for my once a year / once a quarter announcement that I'm here. I just wanted to say thank you for everyone who says hi to me in the bathroom. A lot of you don't know me. I don't show up. I live in Syracuse. I just want to say, like, I have a baby son. He's 19 months, and I'm like, he is adorable, but I'm in this weird phase where I'm like really trying to hold on to my profession with my white knuckled bare hands and learn to be a mom. And I just want to say thank you for always being so welcoming when I come here. There's a reason I'm at this brokerage still. So I just had to say that. Thank you for being so welcoming to me. Every time I show up, I want to be here. Trust me, you know.
I have some gratitude. So for those that don't know, I have little sign-ups outside of my office. Feel free to go look and sign up for things. Jamie came to a spin class with me, and it was so fun to have her riding on the bike next to me as we both died. But it was a lot of fun, and so just very thankful for that. And we're also going to be cleaning up trash along the Jordan River on Saturday, if you want to join. And then there's a foodie adventure on Thursday. So go check out my sign-up sheets outside of the door.
I too have a bucket to fill. Number one, Kristen for saying hello back to me when I ran into her in the bathroom. Corey obviously always has my back, and if paid, so thank you there. And Liza, she's come in here and taken a complete in-depth care for every one of you and your businesses. I appreciate it.
Oh, shucks. Thank you. Anyone else?
I just want to thank everyone who showed up to Laura Dean this weekend or last weekend for the Burgers on Wheels event. I had about 100 people, and it was my first event ever. And so if you've never hosted an event, there is hope for you. You can do it. But just having you show up meant so much to me. Going out of your way, you know, with everything else that you have going on, it meant so much to me. And it really made me feel like I was doing my job in front of my client that weekend. So thank you so much for coming, and I just can't thank you enough for being there.
Okay, again, I need to thank all of the people, Nate, Mike, Liz, Linda, Spencer, Sean. I'm missing some. I apologize for getting together with me and putting on a fun Death by Chocolate event for our SOIs. Cindy's condos are awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
The rooftop deck is worth all the money.
I love it. Perfect. All right. Do we have any guests? Guests, new agents, visitors? Again, y'all are still pretty new to me. So if I don't know you and I haven't had the pleasure of getting to know you, come say hi. I'm a very friendly person. I like hugs. I'm from the South. So let's chat. All right. The Cultural Icon Award, Kirsten. Woohoo.
All right. So first of all, I wanted to say thanks to Zach and Jeanette for giving this to me. For those of you that don't know, I have known Zach since high school. And randomly, I met Jeanette at Raging Waters when I was 15 years old. I worked there. I was the pizza girl. I gave free slices to anybody that was cute. And she was the lifeguard, and I thought she was so cool. I had a neighbor named Jeanette. That's why I always remembered her. So it was just random that she ended up marrying a friend of mine from high school. So they are the reason I am here. So that is awesome that they gave this to me. And I will say I just had my 1-year anniversary. So woo, woo. Woo. Best decision I ever made was coming here. So anyway, look at her.
Wow.
I was just talking about you guys. I was just telling them how you guys are the reason that I came here. So thank you for this. I don't have the big song and dance that Zach did last week, but anyway. So yeah, it's tricky to try to pick somebody because everybody in here is so awesome. And since I've come here, everyone has just been so friendly with me, but the cultural icon that I chose is someone who is newish to the brokerage, and they have just shown up. They're always helping. They're always doing open houses. They're doing a lot of marketing, trying to really build their brand. Sorry, I'm like out of breath. And also, they were at family reunion, and I had a chance to get to know them a little bit better, and I saw how hard they're working to try to network and get things going. So our icon this week is Brandy. Come and get it, girl.
So well deserved. I have this attached to my bolo tie. And again, I want to say the Y4C2Ts with y'all because without this, who would we be? This is our whole culture. So, all right, ready? Win-win or no deal. Integrity, do the right thing. Customers always come first. Commitment in all things. Communication, seek first to understand. Creativity, ideas before results. Teamwork, together everyone achieves more. Trust starts with honesty. Equity, opportunities for all. Success results through people. Woohoo. All right, now we have our broker moment announcing a very exciting partnership.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Oh. Trick Mike.
You know, at least I don't have to follow Zach this week. I'm gonna go out of the box here. I wanna talk politics and social media.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the mic back.
The only thing to make it worse if I add religion, you know, so. You guys know.
Yes.
You guys know the things that I don't like, so let me just hit a couple here. Politics, I don't like politics. I don't like politics and social media only because, you know, the majority of people hear something and they have a knee-jerk reaction to it, and they have the automatic response of regurgitating what they think they heard, and sometimes they hit it, and sometimes they don't. And then that takes on a life of its own, and then it hits social media, and then we all hate each other, and yada, yada, yada. The reason I'm bringing that up is yesterday there was an announcement made, and I'll get into that, but in the course of that announcement, I heard some things that I've been saying for a lot of years, and one of those things was stay in my lane. Okay, so on politics, if you don't have the research, if you've not done the research to make an outspoken opinion, communication, seek first to understand, one of our principles here is seek first to understand before you start spouting, okay? So the critical end of things and some of our Y4C2Ts kind of conflict at times because we take a little piece of what we heard and then we go out, even though it's not in our lane, and we start spouting off stuff before we understand it. And so yesterday, Gary Keller made and I call him Gary Keller, we're not on a Gary basis. You know? He doesn't send me emails like he does Josh and Kimber. You know? So Mr. Keller, in my world, made an announcement yesterday, and it could have been taken politically different ways. And so I look at this announcement and I think to myself, how is this going to be seen in the industry? Basically, Keller Williams took a partner, which is a very significant money partner, very significant technology partner, very, very significant partnership. It could have been politically looked at as Gary wrote some pretty massive checks this year to the do not call and to the realtor, you know, whatever. And, oh, they've got to be hurting for money. So I literally was waiting for the people in our industry to tell us what they had not researched and why it's bad and why we're all going down. That's what I was waiting for, okay? Crickets. It absolutely was crickets by people in our industry knowledgeable about how real estate works, knowledgeable about funding businesses, knowledgeable about financing real property. Crickets. So I start looking around and I start digging a little bit more, and there's almost a collective, oh crap. This is the largest real estate company going through some progressive changes to secure the future for the agents that are at Keller Williams. Oh crap. All the other companies out there are literally saying, geez, they might have had some challenges. That money that they spent last year probably hurt. Now there's unlimited funds.
Well,
Oh crap.
It's $9 billion.
Well, in my world, Josh, you know, 900 works pretty good, you know. You know, seriously, guys, it could have been taken different ways, and I just wanted to clarify with all of y'all what took place. A few years ago, Mo Anderson, we all love Mo, Gary and Joe Williams, they set up this little company called Keller Williams. They decided to take, here are the pieces that I'm good at, and here's what I'm going to do, and here's what you're going to do, and here's what you're going to do. And Gary said, now look at this, I'm up here, now he's Gary. The pieces that he likes, that he loves, that he's good at, are teaching, training, and consulting. as this company grew, and suddenly we needed financial people, we needed legal people, we needed technology people, he got pulled away from what his core strength is to do those other pieces. And some of his partners now are getting up there in age, and they're saying, you know, I've done my time. I'd like to cash out. He has the ability to cash them out, but that would leave us, again, with people not filling all lanes. So they went out looking for people to fill the other lanes. And over the course of the last few years, they set up with company name is what?
More logic.
Logic.
Home Point, Lone Wolf
Cloud
Technology.
CMA.
The big names in the real estate community in financing and technology, and said, here's what I'm proposing, or here's what they're proposing. At one point in time, this company is big enough that they made him an offer to buy the whole shooting match. That's not what it's about. At that point in time, he'd be an employee. He wants to teach, he wants to train, he wants to consult, he wants to get back to our core purpose, to make agents better, to give them the tools they need to be better, to take us into the next chapter of the real estate thing. And that's what they did. So there was some monetary, I'm sure it had more zeros than I've got, where a percentage of partnership investment was made, which gives him the capital to possibly buy out. He is still the #1 largest shareholder in Keller Williams. He did not sell the company, and it was not done for fear. It was absolutely done for the right reasons, to help make you better agents with all the tools going forward. Is that what you needed?
Yes. And I wanted to just kind of add, I was talking to one of my agents on my team in Nashville the other day, and she just felt like she was in kind of a slump and hitting a wall. And I reminded her that she has a sledgehammer in her, and she just needed to find her sledgehammer. With the real estate market right now kind of hitting a wall, Gary got his sledgehammer in a big way, and we are breaking through that wall, and we are going to be on the right side of innovation, and I'm just very excited for it. So with that, we are going to bring Marita up here for some upcoming trainings and events.
Okay, awesome classes this week. Joe's coming up too, because
Yeah.
Joe's my co-chair, and he knows more about some of this than me. Okay, Millionaire Meals is today. Millionaire Meals is a mastermind that we do over lunch for you to measure your net worth. Okay, Rick, tell us what we are going to be talking about today.
So we're going to be talking about, well, obviously tracking your net worth. That's what it's all about. No, you do not have to share your numbers with everybody. But the numbers we are going to put out for everybody to consider, think about, ponder, pray over, is your retirement number. What's your walk-away number? Some people have shared that in the past. Some of us have really high numbers. Some of them are more lesser than some of those little big numbers. Mine was $350 million. I feel like I put it out there, it's going to come to me somehow. So, anyway, you don't have to share that, or you don't have to share any numbers that we discussed. They're all for you and for you to track for yourself. It's personal growth.
So FI number today, what is your financial independence number? We're going to be covering that. That's 12:30 here in this training room. Next. Oh, so excited for this. Tomorrow at 12 o'clock, Lee is going to be giving us the secrets of listing presentations. Okay, good. I was glad you were not looking surprised. So 12 to 1:30 tomorrow, Lee will be giving us the listing presentation secrets. Can't wait for that. And right after that, 1:30 to 2, Josh is doing his training on the Numbers That Matter video series, how to do it. Josh, anything you want to say about that?
I have the scripts. We have the technology room set up. So first Wednesday of every month, we're going to hit our SOI with a text video. And tomorrow we're going to film both of those videos. So that's what's up.
Okay, so be ready for that. And then on Friday, Makai will be showing us how to send those out. Okay, so tomorrow, Wednesday is filming, and Friday they go out. Joe.
So Thursday at noon here, Capper Mastermind. We still need a topic, so we're open to suggestions. We'd like to start narrowing that out every Tuesday before. So if you could, please respond to the emails when you see them. That'd be helpful.
Or you can go talk to Joe if there's something on your mind that you'd like to talk about. Last month, we talked about competition in the market, motivation for your buyers and sellers, what your pipelines look like, your investors and strategies around investors, and things that you did or are doing to succeed. So cappers, come Thursday. Oh, this is the, Makai, this is your class, right? No, what is this? Sorry. Oh, so Lee is teaching us the secrets to listings on Wednesday. On Thursday, Makai is doing a workshop to actually build the presentation out, build your listing presentation. So we will help you do it and make sure you have your physical listing presentation. Okay, and this is the actual workshop on Friday of how to get those videos out. So Wednesday we're recording them, and Friday Makai's going to show us how to get those out.
Then we have Kimber coming to talk about the AI Summit.
First of all, I just want you guys to notice, for those that have been here a minute, that purple button was a rebrand from Gordon's button that sometimes people complain about. And Gordon's like, I'm not redoing it because then it lets people know. They click on it. And so I rebranded it. So I'm excited about it. I don't know if you are. Okay. And he was excited. He approved. Okay, never mind. Moving on. So Agent AI Summit. So something that I have recognized, and probably you all have seen as well, the brokerages around the valley are not talking about AI at all. And so guess what? We're going to be the first and the loudest that talk about this, that teach on it, specifically in the realm of why a real estate agent needs to learn about it. And you're like, cool, Kimber, I know how to use ChatGPT 4.0. That's not it. We're talking like the extreme edition, the things that you don't know, that you haven't probably spent the time to learn. This is going to be the AI Summit. So the region is hosting it. Shoni Ivins is a team leader at the Westfield office. He has definitely on his own dug into this and taught himself a lot of things that have optimized not only their brokerage systems, but also agent systems. He's the lead of it. He actually wrote an AI playbook that he currently sells, and everybody that attends is going to receive that. So this is definitely a must attend. And then, yeah, we're gonna have like a follow-up more club event for it. So it's really cool. It's gonna be really cool. And we're gonna have a packed auditorium at Slick. Any questions?
Thank you.
So it's like level 3000 AI. So it's gonna be exciting.
Will that be in lieu of team meeting?
Yes. Yes, Liza, yes. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, okay. I'm like, sometimes I go, I'm just a janitor, so, yeah.
How many of you have already registered? If the old rod is going. Youngsters, pay attention.
All right, so Wednesday, March 26th from 9:45 to 1 p.m. at the Zions Technology Center in Midvale. UAMP is paying to have Logan Motashami from Housing Wire come and give his economic forecast. If you don't know who he is or seen what he does, it's pretty good and worthwhile to go. They are spending quite a bit of money with Housing Wire to get him here, so it is $30 a person. That includes lunch and 1 hour CE that will be presented by Josh Kramer, declassifying appraisals. So I highly suggest you all come to that.
I was excited to see this on our roster. Diana Kokoska, who I cannot sing her credentials because I don't know them other than that she's associated with Bold, but coming into, what's that? She wrote it? She
created.
Please,
Yeah.
please tell us. Yeah, no, she is. She's coming.
Hold on.
It's recorded.
Sorry, Diane. Well, they probably say the same thing about you, Risa, when they look at your photo. Okay. Risa, stop. Okay, Diana has been in real estate for probably 30 years. She and her son both sold real estate for years. She joined Keller Williams, wrote Bold, started Maps, has been in John Maxwell, the leadership author, has been in John Maxwell's mastermind for probably 3 decades in leadership and mindset. When she was with Keller Williams every single day, 5 days a week, she did an inspirational moment that she emailed out to all of us. She has always been about having the right mindset. And Gary said, and so did the Forecast Breakfast, Yoon and the Kim Gardner Institute said, this year's market is going to be very similar to last year's market. The difference will be those of us who have the right mindset to go out and get our unfair share. And so Diane is giving us this opportunity to have her come out. It's like $28 a person. You will get her book, which she'll sign for you. But yeah, she's gonna be here and I am so excited and you guys are crazy if you don't show up for this one.
Yeah, Thursday, April 3rd on that.
And she came to Nashville not for $25 plus tax, but it was a fantastic session with her. I mean, talk about getting your sledgehammer and breaking through. She will teach you all about how to become more and get that extra percentage and keep on being 1% better every single day. And she's just phenomenal. And the book is also amazing. Yes, 11 o'clock.
I say we don't have a registration on that yet, but just put that in your calendar.
We'll have it to you for this week.
Yep,
Yep.
put the date in the calendar.
Mhm.
You'll have it this week.
Yeah.
TBD, TBA.
Why don't you just plan 11 to 1, but seriously, you'll have it this week.
Yes.
Great stuff. We got lots of free, we got lots of masterminds, we got paid, we've got a mix of training and a mix of stuff for you to build your career.
Yep. Thank you. As always, subscribe to our Google Calendar so that you don't miss a beat. All right. Oh, and she already has the mic.
2 times in one day, better recognize. Okay, so this is our lovely events schedule. We've sent this out to you guys already. You should have gotten an email from me. And so we're gonna actually get this on all the TV monitors. They'll be rotating through, so you'll see it. It'll keep reminding you that these are all happening. We are looking for sponsors for the tables and for raffle prizes. So if you guys know anyone, or if you're here and you're a partner, please let us know what you would like to do in order to help us out with that. We are doing all of them with nonprofits, as you guys know. So we're gonna help build up the local community at the same time, which makes it a super easy sell to your people because everybody loves knowing that we're giving back. So on the next slide here, this is the actual invitation. I finally got it ready. So we will be sending this out later today with some more information in an email so you can start telling your people about it. The theme is gonna be Roaring 20s. It's gonna be here. We're gonna transform the office. We've got some ideas from the Death by Chocolate that they did. We're gonna do some other things because we're gonna take over the whole entire place and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I've got some ideas because we were just in Vegas, so I've already got a bunch of decorations and fun Roaring 20s stuff and whatnot. So anyway, for this event, we do know that some people are not gamblers. So we have come up with an idea to have a game room as well. So we're gonna have just some non-gambling games for those people that may have like a gambling problem or they may just feel a little bit weird playing those. So we'll have some different options. So this one will be a little bit more inclusive to everyone. And the partner that we are working with is Neighbors for More Neighbors. And we have Turner here. He's gonna come and talk to us about what their mission is. So if he wants to come up.
Come on up, Turner.
As you can see, it's gonna be on April 12th. It'll be from 6 to 9 gambling. And then after that is when we will start doing the raffle prizes. We're gonna have a silent auction as well. So please reach out to Samantha or I if you have any ideas. And this is Turner, he's awesome. So I'm gonna pass it over to him. And he has a slide here and then he can tell you all about his mission.
Thanks for having me. So my name is Turner Bitten. I'm the Executive Director of Salt Lake County Neighbors for More Neighbors. So we are a local zoning reform coalition. So we're a network of neighbors throughout Salt Lake County that organize and mobilize to change zoning to make housing more accessible and attainable to everyone. I think the two most important campaigns that we have going on right now is our countywide ADU campaign. So we're in the process right now of mapping every single parcel according to the zoning, the setbacks, all the different requirements that each municipality has to give it a score for how suitable it is for an ADU. And in the communities where they're not allowed or where there are onerous restrictions on ADUs, we're actively working on changing those. So we've been working here in the city of Mill Creek. We're working with the city of Sandy. We worked with Salt Lake City in 2023 to pass their ADU reforms, all with the goal of unlocking the market. The other campaign that I think would be relevant to you all is our lot size reform. So in December in Salt Lake City, we filed a lot size reform campaign, basically a zoning text amendment that would drop the minimum lot size in Salt Lake City down to 1,400 square feet. It would allow you to build up to 32 feet with a pitched roof, 30 feet with a flat roof, and a whole host of other things, really to unlock infill density in Salt Lake City, especially in the single family zones, which historically are resistant to adding any density. So we're hoping to create kind of a missing middle, if you will, but one-off houses. So you'd be allowed under this proposal. We also rewrote the flag lot ordinance, so you would be able to do some lot splitting and build additional structures if you've got a large side yard or a large backyard. And then in some cases, you would be able to use alleys as frontage if you have a recorded access or easement with the county. So beyond that, what our work looks like is we show up at planning commissions, we track all the planning commissions, and depending on the project, depending on what that individual entity is doing, we show up and we encourage our supporters to show up. So we started as a Salt Lake City organization. We've expanded countywide, and in the next couple of years, our goal is to go throughout the entire Wasatch Front. So anything that is raised for us supports our mission and our goal to increase our housing supply. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Postcards to hand out.
I love it.
You want to pass it out?
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, I guess you need this.
All right, and then they still have some spaces over at the Midvale office location. So if you or anyone is looking, like you've got a friend or a partner or someone that you work with, and they're looking for some office spaces to lease out, go ahead and contact Becky or myself, and we can get them connected and set up for a tour. These are some really nice office spaces over there. They've got some large square footage. That first one is 141 square feet, and it's in the corner of the building. So it's a really pretty office space. If you have anyone interested, let us know.
Perfect. Okay, so y'all, they have never done this before, and it is so amazing. I put it up on my door as well, but they've created a family reunion website. So not only do you get access to the vision speech, you get one-pagers from all of the different Red Talks, and you get recordings from all of the panels. I don't know why y'all aren't as shocked as I was, but this is so amazing because it's a whole library right there, right at your fingertips. So if you want to focus on your one thing, if you want to change your one thing because your previous one hasn't been showing you the ROI that you put into it, scan that. If you're just wanting to get education, scan it. Everyone should be scanning this right now. If you want to level up your business, scan it. It's amazing. And then I have another thing for y'all to use your phones for. So for those that don't know, I do a little something on LinkedIn, and that's how I really built my career. I became the preferred partner in 56 different companies in Middle Tennessee and one in Berlin, Germany. One thing that I do definitely every single year is on match day, And so this doesn't even have to do with any of the companies, just with residents. Match day, 1 day a year. It's March 21st right here. This exact script, except obviously tweaked to whatever department they matched with, got me over $200,000 this past year in 2024. I sent it out on 1 day and 1 day only. And then I just got mailbox money from sending out referrals. And then obviously I was able to help clients as well. Who doesn't know what match day is? Okay, so great. So when medical students get matched with their residency program, every single medical school in America on March 21st, they will be getting matched to their residency program. Every single person. Also, fellows will get matched. Every single person that's in a residency or training program gets matched on March 21st. What's cool about this is they only have until July 1st to get to that location, and July 1st, they start their job. That's not a lot of time, and I've never been in medical school, nor do I really want to, but I can assume it's pretty chaotic, and then they're going into even more chaos. So this is a foolproof plan to just make sure that they feel confident and comfortable in moving to a city where they won't have time to actually get to know the area. If you send this and it's specific, you need to send it on match day or shortly thereafter so that you can actually act as an extension of Intermountain Health or the U. You know, they will think that you are directly related to that university, and they will trust you because you're affiliated with them. They don't need to know that you aren't until later. Yes? Yes, great question. So every single residency program is very happy for all of their new class. One way that you could get it, which it would be really impressive if you did form that relationship, is to form relationships with the department chairs. And sometimes they will give you lists of all of the residents and fellows that matched. If they don't, fear not. On LinkedIn and on Instagram, they all have different pages. They have a Vanderbilt or an Intermountain orthopedic residency Instagram page, Facebook page, LinkedIn page. They will post, and it's like a yearbook, they will post a picture of every single new resident with their name underneath and their face. So you just take their name, look at their face, go look them up on LinkedIn, and then message them. But every single department that I have found is on either LinkedIn, Instagram, or Facebook. And they all post on March 21st saying, congratulations to our new class of residents. Pretty simple. Let's go make some money. Perfect. All right, Amir, come on up. You're so welcome.
Hey, so pretty cool news on mortgages. I don't know if you guys talk to whatever lender you're talking to, but if you're not getting updates on what's happening with rates, you should really know that market is kind of moving in our direction. I think we had a reduction in interest of about 0.5 point over the last 14 days. So if you have somebody that was pre-approved for a certain number, having another conversation would actually change that number. And as home prices are moving, this is kind of like what we do. Every time you send us a referral, it goes into our referral tracker. I didn't give you the slide, but come see us. We'll show you how it works, where you can just upload your referral into our system. You can go back in and read notes of what we've been doing with them, what stages there are, and then we update them as the market moves so they can actually, suddenly I can only buy a $450,000 house. Well, now that the rates dropped, now I can buy a $500,000 house. That really moves things for you dynamically as you're looking for houses. They can have the same payment and afford a much more affordable house. The tariff movement that's happening right now is not very positive for us. Tariff and price increases are inflationary, and inflationary doesn't work in our components. Cost of goods like construction and things like that affect us too. So we'll see kind of how that gets digested. But overall, there is a good direction of what's what's happening right now. So come visit us in our office if you have questions on how to use our referral tracker, or maybe you have a client that talked, because our rates are very aggressive, maybe you have a client talked to another bank and they weren't able to get the house that they wanted. We might be able to get them a little bit higher in where you're looking and be able to find that house.
Thank you. Okay, wants and needs. I am in need of a home. I'm still in an Airbnb, so please help me. Under 600,000, ideally less. I like to walk to coffee shops, and I need a yard for 2 dogs. Other than that, I really don't know a lot of areas. Yeah, thanks.
Okay, third time's a charm. I did forget, I was gonna say at the beginning, at family reunion, I guess I'll stand up. At family reunion, one of the underlying themes that I kept hearing at every single breakout I went to, whether it was for lead generation, whether it was for like listings, this, that, and the other, every single one talked about the importance of events, having events, micro events, big events, this, that. So keep in mind, that is gonna be an easy lead generation for you. So we have all these events that we're planning, we're dialing them in, super meticulous. So please participate in those. Anyway, on another note, I've got a townhouse coming up April 6th in Bountiful, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and it's gonna be right around 400,000. And then I'm also, I have over 7,000 square foot home coming up in Centerville that I need help finding a photographer that does interior drone videos. It has a basketball court and pickleball court, and I have some fun ideas for some marketing videos, but I need an interior drone. So if anybody knows anyone that does those, hit me up after the meeting.
I've got a couple of listings coming up this week, and I need some help with open houses. If there's anyone who would like to do that, I've got a third open house that I got to do myself, but I can't take care of the other 2. So if anyone is interested, come see me after the meeting. And one is a condo in South Salt Lake. It's a 2-bed, 1-bath, $235,000. It's a pretty good deal, yeah. And the other is going to be in West Jordan. It's a multi-level home. It's going to go for $465,000, and it's been remodeled. It's a really nice home. I've got another listing coming up next week. It'll be in Riverton, and but I need some help.
We have a listing coming up. It's in Cottonwood Heights, just north of 7200, quiet neighborhood. It'll be 1.1. It is a gorgeous 2-story home, 6 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, and we would love to do an in-house deal.
I've got a condo up in Bountiful going live this week, 1 bed, 1 bath, 275 is price point. They do allow rentals, not short-term, but long-term rentals in this unit. So if anyone has investors that are looking, and yeah, it's a great quiet little spot.
I've got a listing that just came out this weekend, 825,000 out on the lake at Stansbury. It is 20 minutes to the airport, 25 minutes to downtown. It's got everything 100% remodeled inside, and every bit of amenities, shops, boathouses. It's gorgeous. Take a look at the pictures. It's on Bay Shore out in Stansbury.
I have an interesting listing in Holiday coming up, and it's interesting because it can support multi-generational living. So it has an internal ADU, it's in Holiday, but the ADU is actually built on top of the property instead of being in the basement. It's 7 bedrooms, 5 full bathrooms, half an acre, 3-car garage, 1.4 million. It's recently renovated everything and it's pretty new. 1.4, multi-generational. If you've got any clients that have a mother-in-law that they would like to live with, but not necessarily next to, this would be a great option. Or anybody that's got an annoying teenager they want to shove upstairs, this would be another good option. So it can support main level living for one side of the home, and then upstairs is a 3-bedroom house in itself. It's 4,600 square feet. It's in Holiday. Come check it out if you know someone. Very unique listing, probably the only one in Salt Lake County like it, I'm hoping. So, yeah, there you go. Anybody?
I have two buy needs. One in Rose Park, up to 600. We need 950 on square feet on the main level. He really would prefer it to be updated. It's an older gentleman, so he doesn't want to do any updating at all. He'll go Rose Park and anywhere pretty much east of 15 down to about South Salt Lake. The second one is a little more unique. We're looking pretty much all across the Wasatch Front. That is willing to stay in the property. So, as long as it breaks even or gets very close to breaking even, I'll take a look at it. So anybody has a client that is thinking of getting rid of a rental and has a great tenant, please let me know.
All right, I've got an old new listing just over here on 3560 South, 1300 East. It's a cute updated townhome for $375. We took it off and relisted it and dropped the price, and it's just awesome. 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath. Could use an open house if anybody wants it, but really want to sell it. So bring your buyer too.
I have a client looking for, I think it's like maybe a unicorn, but house between 1.7, 2 million, needs to be updated, modern design, private, backyard or privacy is important to them. No HOA, has to have a dog. No, I'm just kidding. Just other than that, I think that's pretty much it. So anybody has anything or has somebody interested, I'd love to just have a conversation with them and see if we can put a deal together.
Sydney, I'm very interested in your holiday listing. That's me right here. I texted you. I have a need, Mike and I have a need on the ALC Preferred Partner Committee. We need some help with people that are willing to call some of the people who have shown interest in the past in the Preferred Partner Program, and also just some help in just inviting them to the different events that we're doing. So if you want to get more connected in the community and would like to help us, it's not a ton of time. I'm talking maybe 30 minutes a week or so. So please come talk to me or Mike if you would like to help us. Thanks.
New construction downtown. So as you know, there's very little new construction in the downtown area. There's only, I believe, 3 or 4 or 5 new construction developments, and they're all townhomes. Mine and Nate's included because he's got Main Street. If you have any clients who are looking for new construction or just looking in downtown, it would be a good idea to encourage them to buy a townhome that has no rental restrictions, because they can go out and buy a single family home in a few years after that and rent out their townhome, which is 5% down. So if you have anyone looking for a townhome, $16,000 in concessions, nice fat BAC, you know where to go. Laura Dean Townhomes, it's got a beautiful view. I only have 2 left with the view of Capitol Hill and the downtown skyline. So get them while they're hot, okay, before they get cold.
Okay. All right, y'all, I'm learning. We're on time right now, so we're gonna bring up Black Diamond Renovation and Repair. We're gonna bring up Vince to talk, and then we're gonna eat on time. For the people online,
Good morning.
Oh, I hope they weren't wearing AirPods.
My name is Vince with Black Diamond Renovation. I'm a general contractor. We build bitchin' kitchens, badass bathrooms, and outdoor living spaces to die for. If you've ever gone into a listing and thought to yourself, this thing's a turd, call me. We can come through, we can give you an estimate of what it's gonna cost to get it fixed up. In a lot of cases, we will actually do the repairs, we can bill it to escrow, regardless of how much that is. It's anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. I've done them up to $300,000 to $400,000. If you've ever been with a buyer, walk into a house, and be like, this thing's a turd, call me. We can come in and we can meet you with your clients. We can tell them how much it's going to cost to take out a wall, how much it's going to cost to paint and carpet, that kind of stuff. Most buyers can't see past paint and carpet. They think, oh, it's going to cost $100,000, and it doesn't. And then lastly, if you're someone like Mike, right at the edge of closing on a transaction, and he gets a request for repairs, and it's a little bit ridiculous, send it over to me. We'll do a proposal on it, and I'll let you know if we can do it for a lot less, save your buyers or your sellers some money. Again, Vince with Black Diamond Renovation. There's my information. Give me a call. Yeah. Yes, I'll go wherever you tell me to go. And on that note, I mean, Mike, like he sent me out to someplace. I'm not even sure it was the same time zone, but yes, we'll go wherever you need us to go. Anyone else? Cool. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much. And look at us. 10 minutes to spare. I did it. 30 minutes over who?